Disappointed because we should have taken at least a draw. We could have won as well. But then in the end you have no points, and that is disappointed because it could have been very different.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Football Junction. Today, we're diving deep into Manchester United's frustrating 2-1 defeat against Brighton. Despite splashing out nearly £120 million on new defenders this summer, United's defense crumbled in the dying moments of the match, leading to a shocking late winner for Brighton. Erik Ten Hag has a lot to think about, and today we'll explore exactly what went wrong, how Brighton capitalized on United's mistakes, and what this means for the Red Devils moving forward. Let's get into it. Let's start by talking about United's summer spending spree. £120 million is a massive investment, especially when it's all directed towards strengthening the defense. With signings like Matthijs de Ligt, Noussair Mazraoui, and Leny Yoro, United fans were optimistic that the backline would be solidified. However, despite these reinforcements, United's defensive performance against Brighton left much to be desired. Leny Yoro, one of the key signings, is unfortunately out with a metatarsal injury. But de Ligt and Mazraoui were on the pitch during those crucial moments when Brighton snatched the win. It raises serious questions about how United's defensive structure fell apart despite the presence of these high-profile players. Credit must go to Brighton and their new manager, Fabian Hurzeler. He's done an impressive job in his first few games in charge, guiding Brighton to 2 consecutive wins, including this dramatic victory over Manchester United. Brighton played with discipline and confidence, sticking to their game plan and exploiting United's vulnerabilities, particularly on the flanks. Brighton's first goal came from some clever play down the left. Kaoru Mitoma, who's been in excellent form, managed to find Danny Welbeck with a precise pass. Welbeck, a former United player, didn't hesitate to score against his old club. But what's shocking is how United's defense allowed it to happen. Harry Maguire, who should have been in control, let João Pedro's cross drift across the box without any real attempt to clear it. This lack of urgency and organization was a bad omen for what was to come. One of the major talking points from this match was the bizarre offside incident involving Joshua Zirkzee. Just when it looked like United had grabbed the lead through Alejandro Garnacho's goal, VAR intervened, and the goal was ruled out due to the faintest of touches from Zirkzee, who was in an offside position. It was a harsh decision, but according to the rules, it was the right call. This moment encapsulated United's day. A lot of effort, but nothing to show for it. The disallowed goal was a huge blow to United's momentum. Up until that point, they had been pressing well and looked like they might turn the game around. But after this setback, they struggled to regain their rhythm, and Brighton took full advantage. Now let's talk about the match winner from João Pedro. This goal was a perfect example of United's defensive collapse. With the game deep into added time, United's defense needed to hold firm, but instead, they fell apart. It started with a corner that United failed to clear properly. Brighton's Billy Gilmour, who had an excellent game, picked up the loose ball and played a clever pass to Simon Adingra on the wing. Adingra's cross was pinpoint, and Pedro was left unmarked at the back post. The marking from United was abysmal, allowing Pedro to head the ball past Onana with ease. The Amex Stadium erupted in celebration, and you could almost feel the frustration from Erik Ten Hag on the sidelines. This wasn't just about conceding a goal. It was about the manner in which it happened, a total lack of concentration and communication at a crucial moment. Erik Ten Hag was understandably frustrated after the match. In his post-match interview, he spoke about how United controlled large parts of the game but were let down by their defensive lapses. He pointed out that the goals United conceded were soft and completely avoidable. Ten Hag emphasized the need for better organization and more aggression in both boxes. He also acknowledged that despite their control of the game, United lacked the clinical edge needed to secure the win. The disallowed goal was a bitter pill to swallow, but Ten Hag knows that United should never have been in a position where a late goal from Brighton could decide the match. He described the performance as a step backward and called for immediate improvements. On the flip side, we have to give credit to Brighton and their new manager, Fabian Hurzeler. In just his first home game in charge, he's already making a strong impression. Brighton were well-organized, disciplined, and showed a lot of heart, especially in the second half. Hurzeler's tactical adjustments after halftime allowed Brighton to take control of the game, and they fully deserved their victory. Brighton's resurgence under Hurzeler is a testament to the club's ability to unearth coaching gems. After last weekend's win at Everton and now this victory over Manchester United, Brighton fans have every reason to be excited about what this season could bring. Hurzeler's ability to get the best out of his players, combined with Brighton's smart recruitment, could see them challenging for a top-half finish this season. So, what does this defeat mean for Manchester United's season? It's still early, but the signs are worrying. United cannot afford to make these kinds of defensive errors if they want to compete at the top level. Ten Hag has a lot of work to do to tighten up the defense and ensure that these mistakes don't become a recurring theme. The Premier League is more competitive than ever, and even small mistakes can have big consequences. United needs to regroup quickly, address their defensive issues, and start turning these disappointing results around. Otherwise, it could be a long and frustrating season for the Red Devils and their fans. That's it for today's video, folks. Manchester United's defensive woes are a big talking point right now, and it'll be interesting to see how they respond in the coming weeks. What do you think? Can Ten Hag sort out these problems and get United back on track? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more football content, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching Football Junction, and I'll see you in the next one.